So the next game on our Twitch follow survival experience. Do no harm. The spooky survival game. Oh, the spooky simulator game. There we go. Played the Next Fest demo of this one a little bit ago, and it was pretty great. So we're gonna play the full real game by popular vote. So let's do it. Shield. I do like no time restraints. We'll stick with classic mode, the way it was intended to be played.
In the busy city streets, a strange offer caught my eye. An island village, remote and forgotten, in need of a doctor. The promise of high pay was too tempting to ignore. I packed my bags, leaving behind the comfort of the city for the unknown. The journey was long, the sea restless, as if warning me of what was to come. Upon my arrival, the island greeted me with silence. The villagers, they were unlike any I had met before. Their eyes were empty, their words few. And then there was the place they called my new home. An abandoned building, once a clinic, now a shell of its former self. I came for the promise of gold, but I fear I found something far more sinister.
Silver. Alright. Do no harm. We get to be a spooky doctor. Spider. Okay. Yes, hi. Hello. Welcome to your new home, Doctor. My name's Cormac. I'm the town sheriff. We got this place dusted off the best we could to accommodate your practice. And what's left from the previous doc is on your desk. Some books and bottles, really, but hey. Could come in handy. Who knows? Sure as hell not me. While we're on the subject, I've got a mean headache. Can you give me something for that? Okay. Let's give him headachy medicines. All right. Vital symptoms. Headache. Oop. Headache. He's got blood symptoms. Identifying symptoms for vital medicine. When diagnosing a patient, certain symptoms indicate the need for a vital medicine, which includes treatments for conditions associated with humors of phlegm and blood. Recognizing these symptoms is crucial for accurate diagnosis and effective treatment. Alright. So we give him the blood treatment. Get stabbed. Ah, much better. And here's my med card for you to sign. Okay. Click the pen or sign. Click the pen or sign to sign the medical card for the patient to leave. Get out of here. Get. Define. Sign. Welcome back, Diesel. Thanks. What was I saying? Oh, right. Your working hours are from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And the probation period will be 30 days. All I'll say is, just be a good doctor and we'll get along fine and dandy, eh? If I get any complaints from your patients, or if you fail to float your boat financially and you go bankrupt, well, I'll have to come knocking on your door. And neither of us would want that. Right? Right. Alright then, have a good one. Tickety-tockety tick-tock. It's broke. Yes, hi, hello. Welcome. Hello, doctor. I hope I'm not intruding. I lose my temper over small, silly things. Yelling my head off one moment and apologizing the next. And by then, I've already said hurtful things. Alright. Are you, asking for help? Hallucination, headache, fatigue, vomiting, diarrhea, anger. Anger! He's got yellow bile symptoms. He's got symptoms of yellow bile. Would you like some yellow bile? Get injected with random yellow liquid, sir. You're actually better than I expected. You're welcome. Get on out of here. Dr. Twin, medicine man. Thank you for your time, doctor. Goodbye. It's got a somewhat similar art style to Arcane, yeah. Oh. Hello? Good day, doctor. Hope you're well. I've been feeling this itch lately, and it's driving me mad. Oh, just itchies? You got some itchies? You got some black bile going on? Sure. Here, have some mysterious, dark, black, thick, viscous liquid right in your shoulder. Doctor, you are just brilliant. Get signed. Yeah. You're welcome. Get on out of here. I got money. Yes, hi, hello. Hello, doctor. Hope I'm not intruding. My nose keeps exploding like a trumpet. So much that it scares the chickens. It's like there's feather up in there, and it won't come out. He's got some sneezing. He's got some phlegm symptoms. Finally, someone who knows how to get things done. Alright, let's sign your card. Get on out of here, Silas. Bye. Hello, doctor. Every few minutes, I make this loud, ridiculous noise and I can't stop it. It's like my nose is having a party and I didn't ask for. That would be called a sneeze, good sir. I guess I can help you out with that. Alright. Get you signed out. My eyeballs are fuzzing out. Hello? Hello, Doctor. Feels like something's taking control of me. Telling me to do things. I'm trying to fight it. But it's getting harder. Help me. I don't know if I have things for that, but let's go with hallucination. Let's go with the blood symptom. Great. I fixed him. I appreciate your help, Doctor. Farewell. Pardon. Good day, Doctor. Hope you're well. Feels like my body and feet want to drag me in opposite directions. Every time I stand up, the world tilts over as if it's drunk. That'll be his dizziness speaking. I'm gonna have some blood. You need some spare. There you go, bud. Great. Goodbye. How many sick people are in this village? Ah, may the great one bless and welcome you. Splendid to see the lights of this dusty place flicker once again. It's been a long time since we've had a doctor. Feels almost like a lifetime ago. I will leave you to work, but be sure that I will send my congregation your way. May the Great One guide you through the dark. Great. Hooray! I did a thing. I did a thing. All right. Name: Dr. Twin Medicine Man. Settled into my new office today and started treating the folk. They seem to be warm and welcoming enough. The prominent figures of the village, on the other hand, such as the higher-than-thou priest, the grumpy aloof sheriff, frankly reminds of almost every other town, or every other small town. Perhaps this is exactly what I need. The inevitably mundane calm of an ordinary setting. Alright, so we have fully healed a bunch of peoples. We got 78 bucks. If I fill all of my jars, it costs me 60 bucks. So much like a Papers, Please kind of situation, kind of have to choose where to fill. And it seems to be 15 pounds to fill regardless of the level. So I could choose to wait until I need filling a little bit more. I don't have a lamp yet to need filling. So we're just going to save my monies, because I don't think I need to fill my blood just yet. Reputation's good, sanity's great. I will sleep. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Ma'am? Hey man, you must be the new doc. Nice to see a new face behind that desk. Hope you stick around longer than the last one. I wonder what he's doing now. On that note, the last doctor left me some equipment that he needed small tweaks and fixes on. Here's what he called the healthometer and the multi-dose syringe. And here are the pages he lent me so I could make sense of the equipment. Great. Let's give it a go, huh? Just so we're certain I did a good job. Conveniently, I've been feeling a bit dizzy for the last few days. And I also have a physical symptom. When the device shows fully healed, it means the patient is ready to be discharged. Right now. Right now it shows sick for me. You can check the new pages for which medicine to administer and the required dosage. Alright then. Ah, smoked salmon. I don't think I've heard of lox as smoked salmon. Why would it not simply be called smoked salmon? I know lox is shorter, but less confusing. Okay, so yeah, what do we got? Top black boil. Red spots, top black boil. 1 to 3 doses. Great. 1 to 3 doses. 2. Use. Get a tiny squirt. There you go. As you can see, the healthometer shows fully healed now. Enjoy the gadgets, Doc. I'll bring the rest of the stuff when they're fixed. See ya! I guess me fixing her up is her payment for fixing up my equipment, so that's fair. Hello, Doctor. I hope I'm not intruding. I feel dry as an autumn leaf, and no amount of water can provide relief. Wouldn't want to overdo it with the medicine. A little should be enough. Okay. So she only wants a little medicine. And she's feeling dry. Thirst. Black bile symptoms. And she only wants a little bit of medicine. Now, I don't think it's been clear what a little bit of medicine means. You cannot go that way, Gizmo. I have pizza over there. I know that's what you want, but no. If a patient is allergic to the humor and a dosage would cure them, the doctor must consult the humor wheel to find the closest safe dose. While it may not yield a full recovery, it avoids triggering an allergic reaction and still improves the patient's condition. Patient's condition. Eeh. Okay. No, Gizmo, you can't go that way yet. No, my pizza. Okay, so she is currently sick. We need +3 for fully healed. Okay. Low dose is 1 to 5, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's give her a 3. I gave her the wrong one. I am so sorry, man. She was dry. Supposed to give her black bile. Whoops. Sorry. Let's give you another one of those. Let's give you another one of those. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit of an oopsie on my part. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. I accidentally gave you too much blood. There you go. Good enough. Goodbye. Get out of here. I got no patience. Sir, you are a budding unicorn. Congratulations. Hello, Doctor. My breathing has been wheezy lately. That's all you're gonna give me. Okay, that's fair. Wheezing. Sneezing, cough, sore throat, difficulty breathing, chest pains. This is very phlegmy. But you also have a bit of a spot. What do we call that? I think that will be a top white boil. 4 to 6 doses. Okay, and you need phlegm. So you need 4 to 6 doses of phlegm. Sure. Let's give you 6, just in case. Oh, look at that handsome, strapping fella. I am winning Volumina. I almost killed the last one, but it's fine. Maybe only 5 possible injections to do? I'm not really sure. Hello, Doctor. Hope I'm not intruding. It's like I'm walking on jelly. And the ground just keeps moving. I'm sitting still, but my head's thinking I'm dancing on a ship. I'm barely hanging on. Whatever you give me, just make it a high dose. Alright. So he's a spinning. So his spinning is dizziness. So he needs some blood. He needs a high dose of blood. Let's get you a high dose of blood. How about a 7? Will 7 do you? Better. Much better. Alright, get out of here, bud. How's it going, Valuna? No, he has another white head, so he needs a 4 to 6. I've been experiencing hallucinations, seeing things that aren't really there. At least I think they're not there, right? Alright. Hallucinations, he needs some blood. He needs 4 to 6 blood. Let's give him 5 blood. The pain is going away. He's almost healed. That was not enough blood. Why was that not enough blood? How about 2 more blood? It's all my blood, sir. I don't have any more blood to fix you up. It's been a long day at the Vancouver Fair. Nice. Were you there for business or pleasure? Or a bit of both? Alright, no one else needs to come in here needing blood. I am out. I have no more blood. You all need to bring your own blood. Pleasure. Greetings, Doctor. Hope you're having a lovely day. So happy to have you in our village. A real blessing. We were just talking with the folks about how your presence comforts people. Makes them feel safe in case something goes wrong, you know? Oh my, apologies for babbling away your precious time. I am sweating buckets for no reason. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. Alright, hopefully that's not blood, because I can't deal with that. Cold sweat. Black bile. I got some of that. Let's give you 5. Yeah, there. Get in there. Let's give you 2 more. There you go. Perfect. Civil raid. It is a civil raid. Hello, Civil and friends. Thanks, Civil. Couldn't have done it without you. Oh, right. I got to sign our card. No, you know what? I'm not going to sign our card. I'm going to sit here and stare at this lovely face for a bit while we welcome our raiders. No, I've been bouncing around games. We did Rock Simulator a couple times between games. We did the entirety of an escape room game. We did the entirety of an anomaly game called Everloop, kind of like Exit 8. And then we did a dash of Coconut Simulator. And now we're on Do No Harm. What is this? What is this? Ah, I see what that is. Let me click it. Let me mute it. Here we go. That button. 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 I got a lot of buttons to push. Hang on. Buttons. Buttons. How many buttons? There we go. The Coconut Simulator is Tropical Rock Simulator. That is correct. That is very correct. And while we chill here for a moment, I'm gonna have another pizza. Hey! Civil just gave out 5 subs. Hell yeah, Civil. Buttons to push, you say? Thank you very much, Civil. That is very awesome of you. And now you get a bunch of fish for your trouble. It doesn't show me the full list of who got them in this spot. Hit there. So Civil, you gifted for Aruga, and James Rage, and EOG, and Scooby, and Sniper. Indeed, mostly people you recognize. Mostly people I recognize. I think there's one in there that I don't. Alright, let's continue. Get this lady signed out. Ma'am? Shoot. Shh. I'll make sure to let everyone know how great of a job you did. Thanks, ma'am. When does the spooky shit start? Oh, right. I remember the pretty lady. I remember her being some of the start of the spooky shit. Ah, shit. Doctor, thank the Great One you are here. I need help. I have this itch. It's deep inside me, and I can't reach it no matter how hard I try. It whispers things, secrets, but they're not mine. Nobody hears them. But you're different, aren't you? You really listen. I feel like I can open up to you. May I? You may. I don't know what I'm supposed to be giving you. Hallucinations? No, she said she's itching. She says she's itching. Okay. So, itching. Black bile. I feel like you need a bit of a dose. Like a lot of bit of a dose. So, get injected. Oh, yep, okay. Okay. She's opening up. And she's gone. Alright. So. Gizmo. No, you can't. You can't. It's done. You did not love that. But she had an itch deep within. And I had to help her out with that. Alright, I need to solve most of my goo problems. I met a girl named Marianne today. It's comforting to see that there's at least one more scientist in town. She's definitely an oddball, though. Definitely an oddball, though likable. Yet there's something else about her. It's as if her spirit is broken somehow. I think I'm speculating just to delay mentioning the incident. I believe I've experienced a psychosis-like attack, with momentary hallucinogenic properties. I'll make an educated guess and call it a combination of my tiring journey and perhaps a mild virus I picked up from one of the patients. Yet it felt so real that I can't remove the dreadful image of her from my mind. She didn't even pay for the meds, that is correct. Gizmo, you can't. This is my pizza. It's mine, you can't have it. Alright, let us sleep. How is my sanity on the medium side of things? My sanity has not gone up or down despite the fact that a woman just split in half and tried to tongue me to death. Gizmo, you can't stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Hype chest. We got a hype train, level 2. Ah, I can't get to the hype chest. Open. There we go. Choo choo. Gizmo. You stop it. You stop it. You most of it. What is that you got? You got a red-headed confetti girl. Nice. All right, let us sleep. The Island Chronicles, Special Edition. Warm welcome to the newest Doctor. 'Tis rainy. Lovely. I didn't read the rest of that. Yes, hi, hello. Oh, hello, dear. Welcome to our little village. Are folks treating you well? Just let old Agnes know if anyone gives you trouble. Especially that filthy, filthy priest. That weak, treacherous fool. But anyway, you look a bit pale. Didn't you get any sleep? She lies. You saw it, didn't you? It's written all over your poor face. Don't worry, Agnes will take care of you. I wouldn't do this for just anyone, but you seem different than the others. Here, use these to keep the filth away. Quick, drink the laudanum. It'll fix you right up. Down the hatch. Just hook. And keep an eye on the totem. It'll warn you when things are about to get unsafe. You look better already. Such a handsome boy you are. If only I was younger. Oh well, one can always dream, right? See you soon. Thanks, lady. Appreciate you. Yes, hi, hello. Doctor, thank you for seeing me. I have a terrible headache that won't go away. I hear buzzing. Let's, down this mysterious green liquid that turns you back into a normal person. There we go. Yes, mystery meds from a local witch. Gotta love it. Alright, you have a terrible headache? Absolutely, we can take care of it. So, the Manipulator. Let's just make sure time isn't taken. Okay, there we go. The Manipulator, a vile, insect-like creature born of darkness. It creeps into the mind, ensnaring its victims in a web of madness and hallucination, unraveling sanity thread by thread. Once the Manipulator sinks its claws into a mind, the line between reality and illusion blurs. The victim becomes lost in phantoms, unable to grasp or interact with the world as it truly is. A draught of laudanum brewed with care can expel the Manipulator from the mind. This potent elixir clears the fog of delusion, restoring clarity and the power to act. The ancient totem, with its two-faced visage, stands vigilant. At dawn, if the Manipulator approaches, the totem turns its eyes flash crimson, a grim omen of the creature's presence. What if this is the hallucination? I mean, isn't laudanum like, I don't know, like a cocaine-ish drug? I've never actually known what laudanum is. I've heard it used in old-timey medicines. Laudanum. Let's tell me what the laudanum is. That's not in English. Why did I just search for laudanum definition and it gave me a laudanum definition in French? Why? Why did that just do that? Laudanum is an alcoholic tincture of opium, once widely used as a painkiller and sedative, but now highly controlled substance. It was a common remedy during the Victorian era for a variety of ailments. though its high potential for addiction made it a dangerous and widely abused drug. So, I'm moderately sure that the laudanum would indeed cause something along the lines of hallucination. I could be wrong. It was even used to quiet crying babies. Yes. Yes, yes indeed. Alright, okay. So let's, what was your problem again? Headache, right. You need some blood. So you are currently sick. You need some blood. Let's get you some blood. Oh, 4 blood. Is 4 blood enough? 4 blood is enough. Perfect. Look at that evil-looking, toothy, pointy, orcish grin. You're welcome, sir. I am sorry I'm not a dentist to help you out with your other problems. Yes, hello, welcome. Doctor, good to see you. It's hard to breathe. Feels like the air is getting stuck in my throat and won't reach my lungs. I could probably help with that. So you are having difficulty breathing, so you need some phlegm, and you also have a white boil thing. And the white boil thing was 4 to 6 doses. So maybe we top you up with the most of that. 4 to 6 doses. Here you go. What took you so long? Excuse you, Mr. Impatient. Would you rather I have taken longer? Get the fuck out of my office. Roderick Eastwood. Yeah, I am sure that laudanum refills will cost extra. And they made me use one, too, as part of the tutorial. So first one's free, and I had to spend one. Doctor, thank you for seeing me. It's like my chest decided to fight me. And every breath is a reminder I ain't winning. Wouldn't want to overdo it with the medicine. A little should be enough. Alright, what was the difficulty breathing? Alright, I mean, little should be enough. Get you some phlegm in ya. Maybe a little bit more phlegm. There you go. Always good to inject some phlegm. So that was an interesting one, and I never figured this out in the demo either. Peg. Hang on. I'm trying to get time to stop so I can speak. Peg, would you fucking... Peg. Sometimes I spot shadows in the corner of my eyes, but I know no one's there. Alright, so he's got a white boil, so he needs 4 to 6 doses. And he's hallucinating, so he needs some blood. Pig, would you freaking knock it out? Owl, could you poke that pig for me, please? Yeah, let's get you some, There you go. Alright. Get out of here. Maybe the pig will shut up. Peg. 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 Oh. He's a wiggling. Oh, wait. Down here. I'm here, you muppet. Yes, I can talk. And no, your mind's not playing tricks on you. Well, yes, it does, but I'm not part of them. Personally, I'd love to see you go all cuckoo. But the lady likes you, so we'll play a little drinking game to keep you sane. Whenever strange stuff happens, you'll have to drink up. I'll give you a hint if you miss one. For example, a pig? Pig wouldn't shut up. When the clock hits pig o'clock, you hit the bottle. Ah. The pig was a problem. I see. Am I supposed to hit the bottle? Oh. Alright, I don't need the clock watching me back. Get out of here, clock. Alright. Hello, doctor. Ate something bad yesterday. And I've been sick as a dog all day. Just vomiting over and over. Everywhere. Like a fire hose. I don't feel like I need a lot. Just a small dose should be good. Okay. I really wish the clock would stop so I can talk. But, basically, when they say I need a big dose, a small dose, whatever, I am supposed to somehow know what would be the most ideal dose to fix him up. But I have no idea how I'm supposed to know that. So he is vomiting, but he only needs a small dose of medicine. He needs yellow bile. Small dose, I believe, is registered as 1 to 5. And I'm supposed to know how much to feed him. And when I look at the medicine card, so let's give him 2, for example. He's feeling better. The 2 only gave him +1. If I give him a 3, you're fully healed. That gave him a +2. The previous person, I gave him a 3, and it gave him a +2. Then I gave him a 2, and it gave him a +3. So their ideal dosage was 2 instead of 3. But I have no idea how I'm supposed to know what that ideal dosage is to get the most benefit out of my drugs. Okay. Okay, yep, sorry. Get out of here. Goodbye. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to know what the most ideal dose there is. Correct. The pig was not supposed to happen. Doctor, good to see you. I've been feeling queasy all day. And even the smell of food makes me throw up. But be careful, I have restrictions on black and red medicines. Okay. Avoid administering a low dose 1 to 5 black bile if the patient is female and has the corresponding allergy. Peanuts, pumpkin, strawberries, tomato, water. Okay. Yep. So she's female and has an allergy to tomatoes. Patient has both gender and allergy restrictions. Treatment must be given with the restrictions in mind. However, I think she needs yellow bile, and black bile is not a restriction at all, or not needed. So you only need yellow bile, and I don't need to worry about your problems. So let's just get you some of that. Let's get you a 4. Almost. Let's go 2 more. There you go. So they gave me an easy one to start off with because she was allergic to medicine she didn't need, and I'm okay with that. Alright. You are healthy as can be. And a 4 only gave her +2, and a 2 gave her +2, so I could have gotten away with 2 2s and saved myself some drugs. That's where I'm trying to figure out how we get the best. Missed 3 anomalies in a day? I'm sorry, what? I just got an achievement for missing 3 anomalies in a day. I know we missed the pig. I got the eyeball in the clock. But obviously I missed a bunch more. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna have some pizza for a moment here. $10 per laudanum, not bad. I was visited by yet another friendly face today. Too friendly, maybe. Her concoction seemed to work well and cease the persistent nightmarish visions I get since I came here, which means the visions are not a product of my worn mind, but a true phenomenon. But how? Speaking of nightmares, although I sleep soundly, I have not dreamed once since I came here. Hmm. Yeah, I have no idea what anomalies I missed. I'm a little concerned, actually. Hope you survived today, boy. It'll be a tough one. Good day, Doctor. I hope you're well. Just feeling unwell, really. Don't know how to describe it. You can give the alternate medicines to find the patient's illness category. I'm sorry, what? Vital. Use. The vital medicine helped. The medicine the patient needs is either blood or phlegm. Now check the dose interval. How? What? Alright. So, I splash random liquids on him to find out what his problem is. And then I splash random other stuff on him to find out how bad he needs it. The patient got better. This means the dose interval that you need to inject is between 1 and 5. Okay. So, you now must administer either blood or phlegm to the patient with a dosage of 1 to 5. Okay. So, he doesn't know how to describe his issues, so I need to give him 1. And if that didn't do it, then it's the other one. So we'll give him a 1 dash of blood. Condition remains the same. How about a 1 dash of blue? Fully healed. 1 dash of blue is all I need, technically. Alright. Good. You get out of here. Nuts, strawberries, cats. Alright. Probably should have checked his allergies, but oh well. Alright, let's check the allergies quick. So, avoid administering high dosage or avoid administering low dosage. I see. Hello? Don't be dense, brother dear. Just look at me. Do you think we need an appointment? I guess not, Benny. For the last time, you buffoon. Don't call me that. Silent now. Ahem. Greetings, Doctor. I am Benedict III. The pleasure is all yours. Hey, Isaacs with the bits. Thank you very much, Isaacs. I appreciate it. Yes. And this is Buck. You may have guessed we're here for my brother. What I am saying... What am I saying? Of course you did. How could he be here for me? I am perfect. Anywho, Buck here is even dumber than his usual self today. Right, Buck? I guess. For fuck's sake. See? It's impossible to keep a sophisticated conversation with him. He can't even walk straight. For great sake. Can you help? Just so I can bear the things that spill out of this cake hole. Cake. Alright. So, am I supposed to drink? Because these guys are fairly anomalous. I don't actually know this one. I don't actually know. I probably should take some because they certainly don't look normal. Let's have some. You guys feeling okay? Oh yeah, they were perfectly normal. All right, cool. So he can't walk straight. He's feeling dumb. Okay. Hunger, thirst, difficulty breathing, chest pain, blurred vision, dizziness, hallucination, headache, fatigue. I only have dizziness. I don't have anything for dumb. I don't have anything for dumb, sir. But we'll try it anyway. Do you have any allergies? No, you do not. Okay, so let's give you some medicine for the dumb. I don't know if I can help you, but we'll give you some. I think that kind of sort of helped. Let's try 2 more. Ah, much better. He no longer has the dumb. Benedict and Buck. Let me take him home and talk to him about wine and opera to see if that worked. I do love a fine glass of wine. Sure. That might as well be normal. Doctor, good to see you. It's like I'm looking through a dirty glass. I can't see clear at all. I don't think it's too serious. Just a small dose should do just fine. Alright, he can't see. Blurred vision. So he needs a small dose. How about 2? 2's a small dose. Almost. How about 1 more? Much better. Ah. That looks like a problem. Here, let me take care of that. Nope. It's just gross around here. Oh, and they disappeared. Never mind, maybe that was legit. Alright, get out of here, bud. Hello, Doctor. Even when I lie down, it feels like I'm rolling around in circles. It's like my balance just gave up. Things are getting worse fast, and I reckon I need something pretty strong. Banana, beef, carrots. Hang on. So he's dizzy. He says he needs something strong. I need to give him blood, but he's allergic to blood, and I'm not supposed to give him high doses of blood. So you need a minimum amount of blood, sir. Too much blood will kill you. Sorry. How about a 4? Maybe a 3. Maybe 2. Great. I almost killed a man. Yes, hello. Tiny child. What? I'm sorry, what? I'm glad I got a screenshot of that. So, it was Tiny Child with the flower in her hair, and she had a drawing of what appears to be a small island offshore with a cage on it. There's a depiction of the moon and the sun. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Alright. The town has rather colorful characters, Benedict and Buck certainly being 2 of them. Their particular condition intrigues the scientist in me. I wonder if it's hereditary in nature. A little girl came by as well, possibly mute. If I ever see her parents, I should ask them whether they'd like me to examine her. I wonder what she meant by that drawing. Perhaps she saw the traps fishermen used to catch lobsters. Alright. Any more blood? Definitely need more blood. Used a lot of it. We're going to top up on laudanum. I think every day is probably best to top up on laudanum. And probably should top up on my medicines, my alternate medicines. My sanity is higher than average. This is good. And my peoples like me. We're doing good. Hi, hello, good morning. Eyes open today, mate. They're close. Hey, Doc. Brought you that other gadget I mentioned last time. It's called the Humor Circle. Now it looks kind of complicated, I know. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty genius for nailing the perfect instant recovery. Fully healed dose. It basically shows you which humor will heal them if another humor is causing trouble. Letting you do trial and error to pinpoint the exact amount by watching how each dose affects me. You'll learn to triangulate the right solution. Keep at it and you'll get there. For example, give me two doses of yellow bile. She just wants me to randomly inject her with shit? Alright. The things I do for science. See, my condition just got worse and it says almost dead on the healthometer. Now check the humor circle to see what would heal me if 2 doses of yellow bile affected me with -2 health. Okay. Where's my humor circle? Where's my humor circle? Ah. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, they're popping a bunch of information at me. Last treatment is 2 doses of yellow bile. You need to rotate the wheel and align the treatment with its corresponding effect to identify possible cures. Use the mouse to... Okay. One possible cure is 4 doses of phlegm. Give it a try and see how it affects the patient. Okay. She did have us nearly kill her just to teach us a lesson. I don't know if that's dedication or insanity. My vote is yes. Alright, 4 doses of phlegm. Good. I'm feeling a bit better. It's not quite great, though. Check the book again for a further treatment. Alright, now check this. It's called the humor device. Okay, she's literally going over... Wait. Humor device helps you pinpoint which specific humor is needed for instant recovery based on your humor circle findings. Okay. Kabonk. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. 4 doses of phlegm gave a +2 effect. So rotate 4 doses of phlegm to +2. Now try giving 3 doses of phlegm. Okay. Wait for it. Yep, I'm good as new. You'll get more and more used to it as you treat people. Sometimes, to conserve resources, it'd be smarter to go with a dose that just makes them feel a bit better instead of going for the one-shot instant recovery. In the meantime, I'm working on another little gadget. Although that's gonna cost you. Girl's gotta make a living, right? See you soon. Happy healing. There is not a save option. Autosave. Alright, hang on. Okay, so that sort of made sense. A little bit weird that we use the book to rotate to do it instead of like a proper device, but that's okay. This one didn't make much sense, but we'll probably have to experiment with that to figure that out. Doctor, thank you for seeing me. I've been feeling an intense thirst lately, and it's quite troubling. Don't feel like I'm getting worse. Perhaps a small dosage should do the trick. Alright. You are allergic to flour. Flour. The pretty one, not the bread one. Alright, so he is thirsty. He is thirsty, which is black bile. He is allergic to flour, which has a yellow bile restriction, so that's fine. Small dose, black bile. Sure. Let's give you just a 2. Oh, perfect. I did it. Still don't know how to read this thing, but I did it. And I got the diabetes. Alright, you sir, may leave. I am confused though, because you have to repeatedly fail to heal them to be able to make use of the wheel to figure out how to heal them. So it doesn't feel like that's going to be very useful for saving drugs if you are constantly having to use more drugs to figure out how little drugs you can use. Doesn't make sense. Doctor, good to see you. Doctor, I can barely see anything. Everything's all blurry. I don't think it's too serious. A small dose should do just fine. Alright. You got some roaches? Hang on. Need some drugs. Don't mind me, sir. And it'll pick me up before we go on to our next symptom. What was he saying? It's all blurry, so he needs blood. He is allergic to almonds and onions. Almonds and onions. So he has almond allergy. I need to avoid giving him a high dose, but he's asking for a small dose anyway. So this should be fine. 2. Better. So blood dosage of 2. Let's see if we can figure out the wheel. Blood dosage of 2 gave. Hang on, I didn't look. Gave you +2. So if I give him blood dosage of 1, it's probably a +3. Yeah. Good. Okay. We did it. Get out of here, bud. Yes, hello, welcome. Ah, it's Mrs. Shrek. Doctor, thank you for seeing me. I'm feeling quite off, but I don't know why. Ah. No allergies? Alright, gotta throw some drugs at her. Digestive drugs, sure. Get splashed. So it's a vital. Low dosage. Feels like you're hurting me more. Okay, so we need a high dosage of something vital. Sorry, ma'am. Let's go with a dash of blood. Let's give you 1. Don't feel any changes. Okay, so it's phlegm. We need a high dosage. Let's pop it all the way to 7. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? So one blood gave 0. Ah. Hang on, what? 1 blood gave 0, 7 phlegm gave 0. So I need to give her like 1 phlegm now? Is that a thing? And she's almost dead. That gave her -1. But why did that give her -1? What the hell is going on? I don't understand this at all. So according to this, I need to give her 9 this to help her survive. No allergies. Fuck it. All in. Don't die. Oops. Whoopsie doodle. I do not understand what just happened there. I used the drugs that they told me to use to narrow down the cause of her problems. And then I used the wheel that they just gave me to figure out how to solve her problems. And none of it worked. So I have absolutely no bloody clue what just happened. Or how to prevent that from happening again. Because I just murdered a lady. I just murdered her. And I feel bad about that. The Humor Circle. While a bit complicated at first, seems to be the only equipment that would allow me to get by on this forsaken island. I must use it to make the best use of the material I have, for the medicine supply is short, and travels to the mainland for restock purposes scarce. Except when it's not readable, and I kill a person because of it. That's fine. Devil's at the gate, mate. Keep a sharp eye. Hello, devil. Hey, Doc. The word on the street is that you had some misfortune with a couple of patients, huh? Look, I understand that you can't help them all. Hell, who'd know better than me, right? You can't save everyone. I'm sure it's a bad streak of luck, but if this keeps going, I'll be in trouble with the townsfolk. You get what I mean? So help me out here, and don't let me come by again. Alright, guess that's that. Have a good one. Ah. I just realized it's dark because I didn't buy lamp oil. Which means I can no longer see. This is a problem. I thought I would have had like enough lamp oil for more than one day. Hello, doctor. Hope I'm not intruding. It's like my gut turned into a leaky bucket, and it won't stop pouring. Can't step too far from the outhouse, or it's going to be trouble for everyone. Wouldn't want to overdo it with the medicine. A little should be enough. All right. Well, here's hoping I can do this in the dark. I can barely do it in the light. Any allergies, sir? Beef, cat, almond. Okay. Well, first off, what do we need to give you? You got a leaky bum. He's got a leaky bum. He needs some yellow bile. Beef, cat, almond. What an awful collection of allergies. Luckily, that's not related to yellow bile at all, so we can give him some yellow bile. He wants a low dosage, so let's give you a 3. Oh. Right then. Perfect. Alright, get out of here. Go on, go on, shoot. So is this place just always dark? The name's Seamus. Nice to meet you, Doc. I'm afraid I might be losing my mind. I was at the shore. I swear I saw a fish with 2 feet. Like you and I, they were. Just waltzing around. Since that can hardly be, I thought I'd pay you a visit. Alright, Seamus. Who is not allergic to anything. Hallucinating things, are ya? Looks like you need some blood. I don't know how much blood you need. I'll start with a low dose here. Almost dead. Dead. What? I'm sorry, what? Alright. Doctor, thank you for seeing me. I've been experiencing a persistent discomfort in my throat, making it painful to eat or even speak. Alright. Sore throat, you say? Phlegm, you say? So, why... I don't know why the day didn't end this time. I don't know why that guy died from a low dose of blood phlegm, blood humors, when he had hallucinations that I was trying to cure. All right, that's fine. Let's get you. Hang on. Hang on. Let's try something here. Blood. I gave him a 2 blood, and that resulted in a negative. So I would have needed to give him the exact opposite for a positive. Is that how that's supposed to work? Finding the exact dosage always leads to a full recovery, while the exact opposite results in death. All other dosages influence the patient's condition incrementally, based on how far they stray from the ideal treatment. So, the 2 blood that I gave him was instant death. And I should have given him the other one? I should have given him black bile? For hunger, thirst, itching, and cold sweat? I mean, maybe an unknown allergy, but I literally checked that ahead of time. Alright, wait, hold up. This is saying that I gave him 2 blood. Hang on. So it's saying I killed the previous patient. We now have a new patient. That has to be a laudanum situation, right? Because it's still registering that this guy, which is the new patient, got the treatment from the previous patient who died. Hang on. Hang on, sir. Are you sure you're real? Good enough. All right. Here, have some of that. Great. Have some more of that. Great. Get out of my sight. I'm gonna pretend like I never saw any of this. I'm never sure if I'm real or not. That is fair. Yeah, eyeball. Eyeball. It's like there's a veil over my eyes. It's pretty annoying. I'm doing alright. I think a low dose of the right medicine will take care of it. Alright, hang on. I got drugs to take. Get out of here, clock eyeball. Stop watching me. He is allergic to lemons and peanuts. Where is this coming from? I haven't medicined him. It's saying I have. I mean, maybe they're townsfolk we've treated previously, but I can't... It feels kind of weird that a previous treatment would still be up on today's treatment list. Okay, so he's got blurry vision, so he needs blood, and he needs a low dose of blood. So I think we can do that. And he's fully healed. Wonderful. For a +3. Lovely. Alright, get out of here. Doctor, goodbye. Who are you now? Oswald. Alright. I've been feeling extremely tired all the time, with no energy to do anything, no matter how small the task. I don't think it's too serious. A small dose should do just fine. Exhaustion, tiredness, difficulty breathing, tiredness, sleepy, hunger, thirst, itching, cold sweat, vomiting, diarrhea, anger, bloody ache, body ache, sneezing, cough, sore throat, difficulty breathing, chest pain, fatigue. That's the one. Okay. You want a low dose of blood? Get you some more blood. Everyone could use some more blood. Almost healed. So where does this come in? 75-25. What is this? I don't understand what this means. Alright, he is almost healed. He got a +2 from heart. Let's see. He got a +2 from the heart. So we either 75-25. Is that indicating that's a 25% chance for a 9 dose of that to give me the +3 instead of the 1 that I would get from here? It's really awkward and weird to read this. Yeah, something about an alternative you can use. Okay, so 9 of phlegm could potentially cure him. But let's give him the 1 blood. That gave me the +1. Okay. And if that gave me the +1... Yeah, I don't understand this wheel. And that's probably why I killed a person, because I don't understand what this means. Hey, get out of here, bud. We fixed you up. I feel like I was doing better without knowing that information. Goodbye. Complete a day without lamp. Yup, I did. It could be useful if you've run out of one med, yeah. Alright. I killed Seamus. Sorry, bud. Did not mean to do that. A fisherman came by today, twaddling about strange creatures he saw on the shore. Hallucinations. He is very sensibly suspected. Yet, my equipment showed that his health was well. Does this mean what he saw could be true? After all, this is not the first time I came across rumors of such sightings. So, the story indicates that I did actually kill him. See, I think what probably happened there is I was probably supposed to give him a dose that wasn't going to kill him, but would have given me indications that I probably shouldn't keep on that same path. But I just happened to get the perfect dosage to kill him instantly. So, just dropped dead because I tried to cure him of his hallucinations that he wasn't having. Whoops. Alright, fine, be that way. So, you're all good? The dark stuff's ahead, mate. Watch out. He keeps telling me that, but I keep not really seeing much. Doctor, your praised name echoes throughout the alleys of our tiny village. Rest assured that the Great One sees your labor, working from dawn until dusk to heal the needful. We are not so different, you and I. We sacrifice ourselves for the people. I know I did. Perhaps someday you shall have the honor of being as selfless as I am. In fact, I'm quite sure you will. In the meantime, I'd like to provide a helping hand. Not that you seem to need it, but still, ha! Here's the list of villagers with certain ailments. These people are very reserved. Perhaps they won't have the heart to confide in you. Yet they tell me everything during confessions, and I took the liberty of writing down their symptoms. Help them, that is all I ask. May the Great One keep you. Keep me where? Should I also be concerned that his cross may or may not be upside down? It's hard to tell, but that top seems a little bit long to me. I think it's against the rules of confession of certain churches. But if he is following a different religion, it may not be against the rules. Hello, Hulk. How are you doing today? I've been experiencing blurred visions. Struggling to see things clearly. Wouldn't want to overdo it with the medicine. A little should be enough. What is that sticking out of your forehead, sir? What is that? Am I supposed to do something about that? That looks not healthy. Hang on. Let's take a peek. That might be a nothing. Not really sure. Alright, John Smith. Gertrude Whifflepuff, Sarah Parker, and Margaret Baker. Margaret Barker. Okay, so what do you got going on your forehead there, sir? No, because I think the top black boil is the one that the lady came in with when we first got the ability to do these, and it was like a huge bulging thing out of her forehead. It does look kind of like it. But let's see if we can get him fixed up first. He's just got blurry vision, yet he's green and sweating profusely, so I'm not sure that's the best. Let's see. Dizziness, blurred vision, but he's also sweating profusely. Do we need to worry about that? Is that a thing? Am I supposed to be watching for physical signs? That's not what he's talking about? Yeah, let's start with the vision problems. Here, have two of these. Ah, much better. Two more of those. Just give him two more of those. That'll be fine. Much better. All right, get out of here, bud. Hello. How are you? Feels like my body and feet want to drag me in opposite directions every time I stand up. The world tilts, as if I'm drunk. Pain's too much. I need something powerful. Or I won't be able to take it. Alright, no known allergies. Isaac Barnes. Okay, this is good. Dizzy Man. He needs lots of blood. Why do all these people need so much damn blood? Let's give you a 7. Oh. Perfect. Nice. Alright. Go and get... Go and get out of here. Time's a wasting. Ah, friends, hello. Doctor, such a grand pleasure to meet you again. My sibling is asleep, as I've wanted some privacy with you. I was contemplating. Would you have something that can ease Benny's bad temper? I'm terribly afraid for him. What with the stress and anger in him all the time. Sure. Let's give him some yellow bile. Any allergies? No allergies. All right, let's get you some yellow bile in you. How about a 3? Perfect. Where are we, dear brother? Oh, Doctor, what a pleasant surprise to see you. Such a lovely day, isn't it? What do you say we take a stroll around the village, Bucky? Sure, Benny. Wonderful. You guys get out of here. You guys are delightful. It's a vampire town. That's why it's always dark. That makes sense. Ah. Hello. Hello, Doctor. See, he came in with prior treatment. And I don't think I did that. Hello, Doctor. Every time I think I'm done, my stomach says, wait, there's more. It's like a bad magic trick I can't escape. Wouldn't want to overdo it with the medicine. A little should be enough. So you just keep wiping and like a marker, there's just more and more poop. Always. Alright, so he's already been treated. He's got black bile. Has been given it 4 with a -1 effect. So can we use that? Is that a thing we can use? Black bile at a 4 gave a -1. So that could be anywhere from blue 5 to red 1. And he said he's got the poops. Vomiting, diarrhea. He's got the poops. He's got the poops. Vomiting, diarrhea. Yellow is supposed to be plus for him. But according to this, if I were to use his prior diagnostic as an indicator, 4 giving a -1 makes yellow a really bad friggin' idea. Because they're all negatives. Even if I switch this to the most positive outcome, the best I can hope for is a 1-0 yellow. So I'm starting to think that I can't actually get that information. Oh, he's also allergic to milk and tomatoes. I probably should check that. Milk. Avoid high dosage of blue. If he's over 56. Which he is not, okay? And then what was the other? Tomatoes. 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 Avoid a low dosage if they're female. Okay, so that's not a problem. A 1 yellow, if this theory holds, should give a 0. Even though yellow is what I'm supposed to be giving him to fix him. So let's do a 1 yellow and see if that does anything. I gave a +2. I really don't understand this at all. I don't understand this at all. But a 1 yellow should be enough to continue solving his problems. And an alternative would be a high dosage of blood to help fix him up. Okay. Yeah, I don't... This prior treatment did not do anything that it was supposed to do. At least not according to how I've been told to read this thing. So, glad you're feeling better. Get out of here. Very confused. Very, very confused. The priest seems to really care about the people of this village. Too much, perhaps. Enough to betray their confidentiality in order to save them from their own suffering. Do I feel ethically comfortable using this information? Or do I endanger the well-being and even lives of these poor souls in order to keep my principles intact? True. No one died this time. The Island Chronicle. Local watchmaker found dead. Today marks the 40th year that nobody dreamt on the island. Sightings of strange creatures reported. This person has a tail and scales. Yes, hi, hello? You know, he keeps bitching about the devil being at the gate, but I never see anything. Hey, it's my pizza. You? Doctor, I was told to see you by our priest. I don't feel well, though. I don't necessarily know what's wrong with me. Sorry. So, you are Gertrude. You are Gertrude Whifflepuff. Hang on. I gotta go deal with a cat crisis. Hang on. BRB. Alright, we're back. No, that was not Gizmo running away with my pizza, although I think he did consider it. No, he just knocked a bunch of shit off. And I had to go correct things. Alright. We shall resume. Gertrude Whifflepuff. She is one of the sneezing ones. So we need to go fix her sneezing problem. Why she can't tell me that she's sneezing, I will never know. But she needs some phlegm in her. Just a dab will do you, ma'am. Maybe a little bit more phlegm. How much phlegm was that? Hang on. That was 2 phlegm for 2 points. Can we get more phlegm? More phlegm. 2 phlegm for 2 points. I either need to give her 3 or 1. Let's go with 1. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we can trust the intel of the father, pastor, whichever brand he is. You really are a master of your craft, aren't you? Here, please take this extra money. It's the best I can do to show my gratitude. Thanks. I like money. You are not looking great. Doctor, thank you for seeing me. Feels like my throat is begging for water. Hang on, my throat is also begging for something. It's still parched, like I'm trying to quench a never-ending fire. I don't feel like I'm getting any worse. Perhaps a small dosage will do the trick. This bro's got the rabies. Alright. Delilah Rockwood. She is allergic to lemons and milk. Okay. But you are thirsty. Thirst is black bile. Allergic to lemons and milk. Lemons and milk, both of them. Only got to worry about it if you're over 56, which you are not. So we need to give you some black bile and a small dosage. I think 2 is a good default dosage. Okay. That gave her a +1. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to give her more, because she was almost dead when she walked in. Give her a +1, so let's give her a +5. I mean, it could be, yeah, it could be 5, 6, or 7. And she wanted a low dose, so let's go with 5. It's probably the right answer. Bam. Fully healed. You are looking much better. Much less like you're on death's door. You're welcome. I'm grateful for your help. Doctor, take care. I feel like the dialogue could use more space. Because a lot of the times it's like, comma, wait a bit for the next dialogue box to come up before you get the rest of the statement. And it just reads really awkwardly. Hello, Grumpy McMahon. Hey there, sweetums. Such a delicacy to have you on our island. I got a mean ache in my stomach, which is weird because I'm on a strict only meat diet. And I gotta say, it's working wonders for me. Well, except for indigestion, I guess. Can you be a doll and make it go away? Am I a lady? Or is he just even more condescending than he could be if I were a lady? Is he just super condescending, like all the time to everyone? Or does he not understand how to read gender? That's also possible. What do we indigestion, meat only diet? I should give you some veggies. He could be hallucinating. Am I hallucinating? Clark Riceby. No allergies. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, Clark Riceby. You are indigestion. Ah, stomach ache. That's what it was. Body ache, cold sweat, sore throat. Do we actually have a stomach ache option? Vomiting, diarrhea, anger, body ache. Hunger, thirst, itching, cold sweat. Sneezing, cough, sore throat, difficulty breathing, chest pain. Fatigue, headache, hallucination, blurred vision, dizziness. So we don't actually have a stomach ache option. Let's go with some yellow bile, and we'll do a test yellow bile. Oh, that's good. Test yellow bile. We'll just give. I don't think my body can handle any more medicine. Well then, fuck off. Get out of here. Okay. This is weird. He just fine. Get out of here. Fix you partly. So basically I had one chance to fix him up perfectly. I did pretty good, but not quite. Eat some veggies, you idiot. Or at least some starches or something. Hello. Doctor, thank you for seeing me. It's like I'm walking on jelly. And the ground just keeps moving. I'm sitting still. Well, my head keeps thinking I'm dancing on a ship. Guess this is Nigella Whitfield. Please make it a strong dose. Okie dokie. Let's get you a strong dose of blood. Perfect. Look at that color. You went from green to red. Lovely. Alright, get out of here. Hello? Don't bother speaking, charlatan. Smother your meaningless questions with the pseudoscience you peddle. His dark design is beyond your comprehension, so don't even try. The attempt would simply break your feeble mind. Do as you're told to gain his favor and as the scum of this world. Women will come to you, scum, seeking help. Your primitive methods will, of course, fail them. Use this potion and give their meat suits a fleeting purpose to occupy space in this realm. If you don't, their blood will be on your hands. We'll be watching. I can't. Fine. What if I don't, though? I just got an achievement. Reputation has reached the max value. Nice. They love me. Despite the fact that I killed 2 of them. I knew this would happen. Small towns and their peculiar religious traditions and rituals. Not the first time I see a rite of passage imposed on a newcomer, especially when you're a healer. Yet there was something chilling about his words. As if there was a cold, dark truth embedded into their every dead syllable. His voice, an echoing reflection from the void-ridden depths of cosmic chasm. I'm not even sure what these feelings are, but what I do know is dread is too light of a concept to even begin to describe them. Another patient came by as well, with an upset stomach. Must be a butcher or something. Maybe I should keep an eye on food poisoning. It can become a widespread problem in the blink of an eye. Alright, Gertrude paid me well. Clark did not, so it's kind of a wash. Magnifier. I want a magnifier. We're at 70-ish% of each, so we'll be fine, I think. Yes, hello? Yeah, I get it, bud. You think every day is going to be a doom day. I get it. Hello, crazy lady. How are you? Hey, Doc. Brought you the magnifying glass you ordered. It should help you check the zits and pimples and whatnot. Be much more accurate. Okay. Oh, God. Have fun and happy healing. Oh, you're not going to teach me how to do it this time with your own body by causing yourself grief pain to teach me how to do it? Okay, fine. Apparently we are now a dentist. Ew. Great. Lovely. Okay. How are you doing today, sir? Good day, doctor. I hope you're well. Just feeling unwell, really. I don't know how to describe it. You are not one of my problem childs. You are allergic to onions and water. Sir, how are you alive if you are allergic to water? Sir? Click the tool bag on the right. Oh God. Select the tool and choose part of the face you want to examine. Good. So he's got goopy gunk in this eye with bags under his eyes. He's got bright red doom on this side. Alright. Look in the book. I can try and look in the book. There we go. Good. He needs phlegm? Is that what I'm seeing? I don't really know what these are trying to describe. Ah, yellow bile. This is the one I was looking at. Yellow bile. Why are they not organized? They're not organized in any way whatsoever. We got some teeth over here, we got some eyes over here, and then we got some teeth and some eyes. Not organized by bile type or anything like that. Alright, so he needs some yellow bile. Let's do some of that. Let's get you a moderate dose. Much better. Definitely helping. That was +2, so we'll give you a. Actually, hang on. Nope. A dip. That gave you +2. Yeah, let's give you just 1. 1's fine. Let's give you 1. Much better. Alright. I guess they could have looked at his teeth. Probably could have looked at his teeth, but that's fine. Good day, doctor. I hope you're well. I don't feel much pain, but I'm late everywhere because of this damn diarrhea every morning. I don't think it's too serious, just a small dose. Here, let's take a look at your teeth, your eyeballs. Nope, they just all have really gross gunk. I don't know if we're gonna see anything useful. Okay, so he's got the poops. And the poops is yellow bile. Just a small dose of yellow bile will do it. Better-ish. Well, one more. There you go. Probably should have looked at his allergies first, but it's fine. Alright, get out of here, bud. Well, hello there. I'm the town librarian. You can call me Miss Kenway. I think I may have strained my eyes. Even my trusted spectacles don't seem to help much. When I try to read, the words seem to jump up and down all around the pages. I feel like that might be hallucinations more than eyeball problems, but... Genevieve Kenway. Female, no allergies. So hallucinations and blurred vision are both together, so it's blood regardless. And no, I'm not going to splash her with the purple shit. I feel like the cultists wanted me to do that as a bad sign. So let's hit you up with a couple of these. And let's do one more just for good measure. Great. I thought he wiggled briefly. Sir, are you wiggling? I don't trust him. Alright, ma'am. You may be on your way. And I may be by the library later to say hello. Oh my, it seems you've scratched out parts all over your book. I can detect such blasphemies even... Whoa, hold up. I can detect such blasphemies even my sight isn't great. Let me clean those up for you. I've got just the solution for such tragedies. This one's on me, but the next one will cost you. Toodaloo. What? Ah, okay. I was seeing scratches on the book, and I wasn't sure what those were. I won't resort to drinking the concoction. I don't trust her. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Nothing helps. I'm seeing things. Blood medicine doesn't help. Alright. That's fair. Hello, Doctor. How are you? I've been feeling awful lately. It's hard to describe how. That would be because... Well, no, actually, I thought she was one of these. Nope. Okay. She's allergic to peanuts. What is that doing for me? Allergies. Peanuts. If the patient's female, avoid administering a low dose of black bile. Okay. I will do that. Let's splash you with some vitals. How you feeling? I feel a real difference. Okay, so why is she angry? Ma'am? Okay, so that made her feel slightly better. So she's got the vitals. And if it's the vitals, then it's blood or phlegm, so we don't need to worry too much about that. So let's test you with the one phlegm. Ah, good. Good. All right. Let's see if we can get a better result here. That gave you a +1. Interesting. So +1 seems to be the best I can do with the blue. Interesting. If the other option is to give her black, I need to avoid giving her a low dose of black. So maybe we do a 6 black. According to this worst case, it's a +2 instead of +3. Let's try it out. Don't die, ma'am. I don't feel any difference. God, son of a... But why, though? I don't understand this fucking process. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. This doesn't work at all. Here, have some more phlegm. Give you a 1. Feel better. Feel better. There. Just did it the slow and hard way. I think we need to Google how to use that thing, because that literally told me the wrong information. But whatever. I fixed her. It's fine. I fixed her. Barely. I fixed her. And I wasted a lot of drugs doing it. No, I sucks. It's fine. Not that I've been putting a whole lot of brain power on things. That patient had a very unusual stomach bug, wouldn't you say? I'm sure you never saw that in medical school, eh? So whenever stuff like that shows up, drink up. So wait. How was I supposed to know what the hell just happened? I don't get it. I don't get it. Fine. I'm drinking. Get out of here. What's up, Iron Ninja? We are unintentionally killing someone. I just got an achievement. Paranoid. Drink 2 laudanum when there are no anomalies present. So, despite the fact that this guy's looking at me funny. Hello, ma'am. Oh my, you're a lifesaver. They were after me. Those weird, horrible things. I couldn't see well in the dark, but they weren't human. I wish I had a way to thank you. Kind sir. Hopefully they're gone now. And I'll run home. Farewell. I don't... Goodbye. I don't get it. I don't get it. The librarian, Mrs. Kenway, paid me a visit today. She was kind enough to clean the pages of my medical book without charge. What she uncovered is rather distressing. Seems I am not the first one to be haunted with peculiar visions. But my predecessor apparently didn't make use of the old lady's concoction. I wonder if he was in the right, or if I am. Time will tell. On another note, a beautiful young lady knocked on my door today, looking for help. The hearsays about shady figures roaming the village streets are becoming less of a speculation and more of a possibility with each passing day. Okay, so this is what you found. Let's take a look. Okay, someone's pissed off because they're upset that people are calling it difficult. But if everyone is calling it difficult, then no, it's the children who are wrong. As we know, health works from scales -3 to blah. This doesn't add together. Yeah, okay. Wheel is not a calculator, but a mapping tool. I think the biggest confusion is the tutorial asks you to spin the wheel twice as if each dose is independent of the other, which isn't completely correct. Perfect dose, which is a 3, remains the same from beginning to end, no matter what medication you have administered in between. So this is how you use it. Okay. You need to know if it's a vital or digestive issue. Yeah, get clues. You also need a first dose. This will either be given to you or you can make an educated guess. Mark the dose and the effects given by the first dose on the wheel as shown via the tutorial. From this, you can make an educated guess about what the next step should be. Looking at the wheel, you will notice that it's mirrored down the middle. You can pick whether to align your dose to the left or right based on what humor you should suspect should be used. If not healed, chart the new dose and effect on the wheel so that the first dose and its effects are still aligned correctly. You should have 2 known doses and effects plotted correctly at the same time to zero in on the correct dose. If this doesn't work, you need to check the allergies. Yeah, that still doesn't really help. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying, see if we can figure it out, but seems to me like they made a very complex system, and then are complaining that it's a very complex system. Okay, so let's do one of these. Let's do some of that, some of that. Get some lamp oil, get a laudanum. Okay. Greetings, Doctor. I heard that you healed someone in our congregation without even knowing the symptoms. I must say, that's impressive. Can you help me as well? Sure. I'm not sure what's wrong with me. Not sure, or you won't say. Because that's what the last person's problem was, and from what I'm told, that's what your problem is too. Alright, so you are Sarah Parker. Blurred vision. You're allergic to pumpkin, water, and tomatoes. Okay. So blurred vision was blood. And you are allergic to pumpkin, water, and tomatoes. So blood, you have no problems with those things. Okay. So let's get you fixed up with some blood. Just a little bit. Perfect. One shot, fixed. Didn't even have to think about it. Good that your stomach is better. That's good. Good that her stomach is better too. You're a magician. I'll tell everyone in my congregation about this. Here, please accept this extra money, or I will be in your debt. My respects and best wishes. Have a great day. Yeah, you tell all of them about that. I need as much business as I can get. Yes, hi, hello, welcome. Ma'am. I feel like a dried up riverbed. I could drink the whole well, and it still wouldn't be enough. Okay, you are Josephine Grayson, allergic to nuts. Nuts are a phlegm problem. Avoid high dosages if you're over 56, which you're not. But that's phlegm, thirst. So we need to give you some black bile. Let's get you loaded up with some black viscous goo. Yeah, you're feeling better. Okay. Black viscous goo. Almost. I didn't quite. I probably should have tried something else. This is fine. There you go. Get out of here. Go on, get. Okay, let's go take a peek at this one with another attempt to explain it. Alright, humor circle and humor device. So first off, we have not figured out the humor device at all, so hopefully this will help. The humor circle and humor device. Here comes the tricky part. You can treat symptoms sometimes with different medicine according to the humor circle. In this moment, you need to try to give the patient medicine and observe the effect on them. Use that effect to find the right medicine for their illness using the humor circle. Yeah. Okay. Humor circle example. World decided to turn fuzzy, yada yada. Patient symptom is blurred vision. 7 doses of black bile did -2. Test 6 doses of blood. Should give the +3. But it didn't give the plus. See, okay. So I think I am understanding this wheel correctly. And it's just not working correctly. Okay, so you scroll down to 6 doses of blood should give +3. 6 doses of blood give +2. Move it slightly. Okay, position the wheel match. 6 doses -2. 6. Yep, okay. Okay, so 5 doses should give a +3. And that supposedly works. Wait, how does that work though? That part works. Yeah, that part works based on their description. Yeah, and the results that I was getting were so far off from anything that would make sense. So it was either not working at all for me, or it was some sort of hallucination thing. Oh god, don't look ahead. It gets more complex. Great, love it. Okay, knock, knock, knock. Hello. Hi, Captain. Ahoy, Doctor. Nice to see you settled in your new place. I have to admit, you've got the best damn sea legs I've ever seen on a passenger. Those waves would have made anyone else barf their guts right on my deck. Ironically enough, I've been feeling seasick the last few days. Can you believe that? Nauseous with a pounding head, especially when I'm around water. It's weird because I've been sailing since I was a wee lad. You think you can help me with that? I can certainly try, sir. Can certainly try. Thomas Male, 52. No known allergies. Okay. Great. Okay. So he's got nauseousness and a headache. Headache, but nauseous would be more along this side of things. Interesting. Let's see if we can confirm the nauseousness with the blood. Yes. Yeah, we occasionally do get roaches around here, but I think those are just regular roaches, not hallucination roaches. Alright, so we do need to give him some blood. Probably fine. We'll give you 2 blood. You're feeling mostly better. 2 blood again will be fine. That should fix you up. There you go, bud. Alright, you get out of here. So the funny thing about that last link that you gave, Dux, is that they only tell you how to use the wheel. They don't tell you how to use this thing. And so far, the first guy didn't tell you how to use this thing either. So it seems like none of them know. Good day, Doctor. I hope you're well. Even when I lie down, it feels like I'm rolling around in circles. It's like my balance just gave up. I thought I would get better. But it's getting worse and worse. I think I need something strong. Alright, y'all, all you people with your blood needs, I need a bigger blood jar. I need a bigger blood jar. They need so much damn blood. Alright, let's start you off with a 7 dose. Perfect. Probably should have looked at your allergies first, but we got you good. More blood. Alright, get out of here, bud. Ma'am? Doctor, good to see you. No matter how much I gargle, my throat still hurts and nothing helps. I don't feel like I'm getting worse. Perhaps a small dose should do the trick. You know what? I haven't actually used this before. Or I haven't used this recently. Your eyeballs are looking fine. Your teeth are as fine as they can be. Okay. Ma'am. Sore throat. You need some phlegm in that throat. Don't think too much about it, Shelly. Alright. Now, can I use this information? Just out of curiosity. So let's try it. We got 2 phlegm. Yeah, we got 2 phlegm. That gave me a +2. And a 5 gave -1. So in theory, this is right. So a 1 should... Well, it's either going to be a 1 for a +3. Or it's going to be a 3 or a 4. Because this 5 with the 1 stays all within this range here. So we got quite a few options to pick from. Let's go with the 1 though. That was the 1. +3. Nice. See, I do know how to use the wheel. It just wasn't working for me before. That makes me think that some of that was hallucination related. Alright, bye lady. I'm gonna have a pizza. They were after me. I got a headache. Alright. Or maybe neuro something. Alright. So they were after him. And then he's like, just immediately transitions into a headache. Okay. So you want a headache medicine? If I recall, that is blood, which I am drastically low on, sir. Let's give you... You are almost healed. So let's just give you a single 1 drop of blood. Perfect. Now, go dodge the cultist. You'll be fine. So, he was just milking me for information? Suspicious. Captain Thomas is a kind soul. He was very friendly and helpful during our voyage. It's genuinely sad to see him ill. But furthermore, being the captain of the only boat on this island, it is an irrefutable fact that he is my only ticket out of this island. So perhaps any ailment that afflicts him calls for a higher urgency than mere sadness of the heart. Another man came by with a mean headache, or so he said, since my equipment showed him to be in good shape. I wonder if I should trust these gadgets, and if so, to what length? Are they trying to tell me that I shouldn't trust my gadgets, or that I shouldn't trust my patients? I think both of those things are possible. Alright, need more blood. Get some more phlegm while we're at it. Get another one of those. I know. Same, Dux. Same. My headache started last night, pretty much as soon as Truck Stream started, and it hasn't really stopped since. Okay, so what I read in one of the other messages was, if Beardy Man says something, then there could be anomalies throughout the day. Doctor, thank you for seeing me. Just feeling unwell, really. I don't know how to describe it. I could guess. You are Margaret Baker. You are vomiting. And you also have a bit of a boil on your forehead. Can we... You got some bags under your eyes. Maybe you're not sleeping too well. But otherwise you're fine-ish. Okay. Is that... blood? Bags under the eyes? Blood? How is this a valid image? It looks just like how bad their teeth normally are. Alright, so blood. Possibly. She doesn't feel well, and she's got vomiting. And vomiting puts her at yellow bile. Okay. So maybe not blood. But she does have the boil, and the boil is top white 4 to 6 doses. Okay. I think we can manage that. Yellow bile, 4 to 6 doses. Let's give you a 5. Good old 5. Almost healed. Okay, so that gave me a +2. 5 gave me +2. So we either need to give her a 6 or a 4 to fully heal her. Obviously, we can give her just about anything. So let's give her a let's give her a 1. She should be fine. There you go. A better. Nah, she was fine. Thanks for your assistance. Goodbye, Doctor. Hi. Hello, Doctor. Hope I'm not intruding. Whoa, paintings, paintings, paintings. Chill your tits, paintings. Sorry, sir. Just needed to have a little bit of drugs to calm my nerves. Alright, you are not intruding. I'm having trouble seeing things clearly when it's dark. Ain't that bad. I reckon something mild will work. Okay. So he's having trouble seeing things. Blurred vision, perhaps. How's your everything else doing? Gross. All these people are really nasty. You people are all nasty. Every damn one of you. Alright, so blurred vision, blood. Give you a little dose. He was almost dead. And he wasn't even complaining that badly. Well, we fixed him up in one shot. Alright, you're welcome. Bye. Go on, get. Oh, almost dead, barely any complaining. Yeah. Hey, Caesar, how you doing? I'm sorry, your name is Jeffrey. Hello, Doctor. How are you? I'm really scared about my vision. I can only make out shapes now, and barely at that. It ain't that bad, okay? He's really scared about his vision. He can only make out shapes, but it ain't that bad. All right. Well, you get just like the last guy. You get a 1 blood. Fully healed. Perfect. I did forget to look at his allergies, but it's fine. Great. Okay, bye. Oh, friends, hello. Don't you get it, Knucklehead? You were smart. That's why everything was perfect. Well, it's gone now, isn't it? Because you, Doctor, held back on the dose. No, Buck, it wasn't. It was perfect because you were nicey for a change. You know what, brother dear? If you don't like my decisions, let's let the people decide for us. What? Well, the election is coming. I challenge you to a mayorship race. Okay. Alright, Doc, wrap it up. I got an election to win. What? What? Wait, what? Oh, I think I get it. I'm supposed to either fix him with his anger problem or fix him with his dumb problem. Or both, I think? Not really sure exactly. Maybe I'm supposed to fix both of them? Because his anger problem was yellow pile. I only have 2 shots to do it in. And I don't remember what solved his dumb problem. Here, let's do some magnification here. Wait, whose eyes am I looking at? Which one? God damn it. Alright, you got nothing there. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but let's make this guy less angry. He is a happier lad when he is not an angry jerk. Let's give you a double dose of this. Okay. Fully healed. Y'all better. Fully healed. Get out of here. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what I just did. I think I did good, but I don't know. Good day, Doctor. Hope you're well. I'm feeling quite off, but I don't know why. Okay, so Otto, you are allergic to eggs and flour. You got a boil on the top of your noggin. So that would be a 4 to 6 dose situation. We need to figure out what's wrong with you. Let's do a little bit of a diagnostic first. Nope, that didn't help. All right, what about slapping you with one of these? Nope. Okay. So it's a digestive problem. So it's either a yellow or a black bile problem. And then is it a low dosage? No, it's a high dosage. Okay. So let's give you a single dose of... Nope, hang on. Before we do that, eggs and flour. Eggs and flour. Eggs and flour. Avoid a low dose of yellow bile. Okay. So we'll do a low dose of black bile. He's feeling better. So it's black bile. He got a +1. And a +1 from black bile, so chances are it's over here. We need to give him a high dose, so let's give him a 6. Nothing. Really? So that puts it over here? Because we gave him a 1 at first. And it only gave +1. So that's this +1 if that's a 6. I don't get it. Unless... Unless it is supposed to be a high dose of yellow. Which I can't do because he's allergic. No, I'm supposed to avoid giving a low dose of yellow, so I can give him a high dose of yellow. Let's give him a high dose of yellow. Screw it, all in. Bam. Nailed it. So that means that my eventual figuring out of this thing was correct. Because we originally gave him a 1 black, which was here, which was a +1. Then we gave him a 6 black, which did nothing. So then that means that this 6 yellow was the right answer. And I had to avoid giving him a 5 to 1 because of his allergies. So high dose it is. Great. No, not urine. Bile. Not entirely sure if that's better or worse. Rather slow day. I wonder if I did the right thing with the conjoined twins. Lord knows I can't imagine either of them as the mayor of this town, or any town for that matter. But who knows? Maybe this is just the thing they needed in order to mend their utterly unavoidable, literally lifelong relationship. I should get more laudanum. The nightmarish visions are getting more frequent, and this is becoming even harder not to let my sanity slip through the cracks of their vile black surfaces. Now, he says that, but my sanity is doing fine. And I haven't really been seeing all that many creepy things. Other than the people. Just baseline their creepiness. So, I mean, we've seen the eyeball in the clock a couple times. We just saw the paintings do weird shit. And we've seen a lot of roaches. But that's really it in terms of insanity-inducing problems that we've seen. Alright, let's carry on. Doctor, good to see you. Feels like my stomach's a one-way ticket express train. I can't eat nothing without it shooting right through me. Feels like a mild illness. Taking a small dose. That's true. We didn't talk about the guy we killed, so yeah. Alright. Samson Slater, you are allergic to dust and fish. Okay. You got the shits, which is a yellow bile. You are allergic to dust and fish, both of which are yellow bile, so we can't give him a low dosage. Even though he just said he wants a low dosage. You get a high dosage. Okay. Unfortunately, I need to give him another high dosage, just to avoid triggering his allergies. So 6 more it is. There you go. Get out of here, bud. Goodbye. 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 There you go. Yes, hi, hello? Look at that face. He's almost dead. Hello, doctor. My vision is often hazy, especially in the mornings, but sometimes also in the evenings. I'm doing alright. I think a low dose of the right medicine will take care of it. You don't look alright, sir. You certainly don't look alright. Hang on. Let's see if we can figure out your problem, sir. Yeah, you're looking fine. Okay, so he's got hazy vision. He needs the blood. He's allergic to onions and water. Water is down here. Onions are right here. We just need to give him blood, so that's fine. Now, he also has already attempted a treatment of 9 bile, and it gave him a -2. Nine bile gave you a -2, so we need to give him a +1 or a 1 or a 2 in blood. Well, let's assume a 2. I feel like that's probably a safe bet. No. 1 it is. There you go. You're feeling better. Go on, get out of here. And no more home remedies. No more injecting 9 gallons of bile into yourself unless the doctor says so. Why is he buff now? Because he got better. Obviously. Inject bleach, it'll cure you. Doctor, good to see you. It's like I'm walking on jelly. The ground just keeps moving. And I'm sitting still, but my head thinks I'm dancing on a ship. Alright. He needs something powerful. He is currently sick. He's got the dizzies. So he needs more blood. He's allergic to cats, beef, and carrots. Cats, beef, carrots. He's got all 3 of them. It says avoid giving him a high dosage. He said he wants a high dosage. But I don't want to kill you, sir. So we're gonna start with a medium dosage. Better. That's plus 2 for that 5. Okay, so that's probably this one, honestly, because he wants it's supposed to be a high dosage. So let's stick with the +5 maybe. It's a lot of blood, but it's a solid Solid bet. Prescribed peanut butter. He's not allergic to peanut butter, though. He'll be fine. Howdy, Roland. How you doing? What's with all these green, sweaty people? This town has a horrible, horrible disease wiping through town. Alright, he is feeling worse. He has a sore throat. He is not allergic to anything. He's already had -1 effect from 5 blood, though. Sore throat is blue. Okay, that's fine. 5 blood gave a -1 effect. So that could be anywhere from here to here. More likely this direction. So we need to give him some phlegm. And let's go with 4. That didn't do much of anything. 4 phlegm gave a 1. So maybe we only needed 1 or 2? There we go. That's the one. Okay. You feeling better? Yeah, this is definitely more of an Innsmouth kind of town. Oh, Blackwater could be close, for sure. You are also not looking great. Why is everyone looking really awful today? Stomach's like acting like a cranky pump, shooting everything I eat right back up. Even water don't stay where it's supposed to. Okay, so he's vomiting. He needs the yellow bile. Are you allergic to anything, sir? You are allergic to garlic, so he's a vampire. It doesn't affect my yellow bile problem. Okay. So he wants a little yellow bile. So let's give you a 3. That was not enough. Let's do a 2. There we go. That's the one. Alright, you feeling better? Coffee Kingsley, get out of here. Yeah, without the lamp, that was kind of rough. That was kind of rough indeed. He's itching. He's itching. Strong dose he wants. You're allergic to dust, eggs, and cockroaches. I don't think that's an average allergy. We do have cockroaches as an allergy, though. Never mind. Dust, eggs, and cockroaches. All over here. Okay. Well, that's all yellow bile stuff, and I don't need to worry about that because he's itching, so he needs black bile. He wants a strong dose of black bile. Alright. Have a 7. Pretty good. I don't really want to give you more than that, but 7 dose of black bile gave you a 2. So according to this, my only options are either stick with 6+, or I could potentially go down to like 3 or 4. Let's give you a 3. Good enough. That was the +1. So that then put it right there. Yep, okay. Makes sense. You are all better, sir. Get out of here. Go on, get. Go on, shoot. Hello. Undertaker man. Well, well, you must be the new medic, eh? Hey, what do you... The grave digger I am. Nigel's my name. Just wanted to drop by and see you with my own eyes is all. See, we had a swell arrangement with a previous medic. Shh, quietly now, my boy. You and myself, you see. We ain't so different. You put him down, I put him in the ground. You gotta make a little bit enough if you want to help the folks. Ain't that right? So, how about old Nigel names a few names for you? Lonely folk, no one's gonna miss anyway. And you accidentally send him Nigel's way. Nigel keeps his hands busy. And your pocket's full too. Here you go. Send these poor bastards to Nigel. And let's make a living together. Get out of here. Get out of here. So, a man named Nigel dropped by today, and if I understand his god-awful English right, he may be a despicable offer. Yet one feels compelled to realize that if the people on his list are perhaps bound to die either by age or by how advanced their illnesses are, it is an unpleasant option. If I don't make more money, I won't be helping anyone on this island. Still, let's hope it never comes to that. That fisherman came by again as well. He truly is a peculiar man. I couldn't bring myself to encourage his delusions, and so I refrained from treating him. Perhaps he is better off resting in his bed instead of feeling well and roaming around for imaginary creatures. Wait, the fisherman came by again? Hold up. Did he? Hold up. I couldn't bring myself to encourage his delusions, so I refrained from treating him. But I treated everyone. I'm sorry, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. I healed everyone. I don't get it.
I don't think so.
Oh, could it have been? Oh, I know. I think it's a bug. I think it's a bug. It's the one that, remember the first time he came around, he said he was hallucinating. And I tried to cure him, but killed him in one shot. So previously, I wasn't supposed to have killed him. I was supposed to have just kind of failed to cure him. And then now, the game still thinks he's alive, and the game thinks that they sent him to me with further delusions. But I already killed him, and the game doesn't seem to recognize that. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. So let's go ahead and quit this one. I dig it though. I dig the do no harm. It feels a lot like a Papers, Please kind of situation, but obviously not the same theme. Same general mechanics though. You got to figure stuff out. You got to pay for your needs for the day. Very slow-paced, ongoing story. But of course, I like the theme. I kind of wish the anomalies would happen more often, because it feels kind of like they weren't really happening all that much. Or the ones that we were getting were very subtle. So, kind of wish that was a little bit more wild and wacky than just dealing humors in a ancient Victorian town, that kind of thing. But yeah, let's carry on to the next game then.